Hi, Douglas from Douglas Tackle. Here with Stuart Cross. How are you, Stu?
Yeah, good, Dougie. How are you, mate?
Mate, great. We had a fish together this week. It was good.
We did, mate. We did.
Yeah,
And
we're actually doing fish. We're actually testing out different products.
yeah, we'll say that. And
Yeah.
We're taking photos of sunrises and stuff. Yeah.
We like nature.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we're here to tell the fish report for this weekend, which is the Friday the 7th, 8th and 9th, Saturday, Sunday of June. Okay, so here's what's been happening this past week. Snapper started the last couple of days.
Yep.
We didn't actually have a real crack at the snapper yesterday at all because it was about 10 o'clock, I think, when we were on the way back in. You said it's a real quick snapper fish.
Yeah, that's right.
And
they'd already been and gone.
well, actually, they come on.
No, they came on later.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
11 o'clock bite yesterday. It was a bit of an early morning bite. Then it was like 11 o'clock was a good bite.
Yep.
Which is always 2 hours after high tide. Just the way it always works every week, guys. Every fishing style, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
Anyhow, there was snapper caught, there was cobia caught. The guys that went out deep, out wide, say on the 50 fathom reef.
Yep.
Stewie, they got some monster trade too.
Yeah, monster trag. Still good snapper out there. Good pearlies, Dougie.
good
It's all
pearlies,
happening out there. Yep.
Yeah, 80 centimetre trade average. So they're
Yep.
like 4 or 5 or 6 kilo.
Yeah.
They're good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit deeper, as you said, pearlies on that sort of 100 metre mark.
Yep.
And definitely a few kingies around. The only thing is, this time of the year, the whales. So we saw a lot of whales.
We did, mate. We did.
Yep.
So we went out pretty much in the dark, Dougie. We saw
the
one
dark.
or two just in
Be
the
careful
horizon.
of north side of the seaway. It is cranking it right. Even on this metre and a half.
Yeah, on
sets,
Dead Man's there.
They're
Yeah.
cracking right across that whole bank.
Yep.
Not across the seaway, but across the bank.
Yep.
So go around the north bank, okay?
Yep.
So Stewie, so what else have you on shore, mate?
Still been a few mackerel around, Dougie.
Yep.
So Spanish. There's been a lot of small ones.
Yep.
But there's still been a few good ones as well. We've had a couple of customers
Yeah.
get them like around that 17 to 20 kilo type of thing.
And spotties still around, Stu.
Still a few spotties. Yes, Dougie. Where did you catch your spotty, Dougie?
In the seaway. First time I
Yes.
caught a mackerel in the seaway. I've always seen them caught there or heard of them caught there or saw pictures, but
Yeah.
finally got one.
Yeah.
Tick it off the books. Okay, so a few mackerel around, so they're still around, man. And the
Yeah.
cobia around, the cobia
Yeah.
as well.
There's been a few doggies down
Yep.
on Mermaid and Palmy and stuff like that
And
as well.
long-tailed tuna out the front still, and
Yep.
off the pin area.
Yep.
So actually, spanner crabs. My brother went and got some spanner crabs today.
Yep.
And big spanner crabs, so give them a crack as well, out in that sort of 45 to 50 metre mark, east of Q1.
Yep.
2800 latitude. Okay, do that, and then guys, it's probably better. There's a few blue marlins starting to get around.
Yep.
Yeah, Bobby Hill got one yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Out wide. Flame snapper. One of our other customers got some flamies yesterday out wide, up off Point Lookout.
Yeah, there's a few barcode up around that
Yep.
depth too. Like
Yep.
around that, say, 230 to 320 type of thing.
Yep, that's about right. Yep, cool. So, but the thing is, the weather this weekend. You all want to know what the weather's doing. Like last Saturday, we just gave you the weather off windy and bomb, but mainly bomb because bomb's supposed to be the most precise. 30 knots Saturday forecast. It blew about 5 to 10.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, it was glass out. Beautiful.
No.
Second best day of the year. Yeah. We haven't had the best day yet.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, guys. And then Sunday was a bit windy, but it wasn't too bad. It's variable, about 10, 15 knots. It wasn't as bad as they said again.
Yep.
So, look, at this stage, they are saying 10, 15 tomorrow morning, 20 on Friday afternoon, 15 to 20 from the west on Saturday.
Yep.
And I think about similar on Sunday. And then dropping back Sunday night. Sunday afternoon was really good, actually, for a jellyfish maybe or something, but offshore. But look, I would dare say, going by windy's weather, they're sort of saying around that sort of 8 to 12 knots. So
Yeah, it looks quite
you
good.
I wouldn't go wide maybe, but I'd definitely have a look in close. There's not much swell, Stuart.
No, there's not.
A metre.
Yep.
So-
So 8-second interval, so
Yeah,
very
long
rolly,
period.
really nice.
Yeah. So just be careful of everything, check everything, and be careful, run out tide and seaway, low tide in the morning.
Yep.
This weekend. So yeah, okay, that's it for offshore. Jumping pin.
Yep.
Is there any prawns still around, Stuart?
Look, there has been. There's actually been a few prawns on the move, Dougie. So if you're going flathead fishing, and I'm not going to name areas, but if you're going flathead fishing anywhere from, say, Kalinga Bank West, make sure you have a cast net in your boat because there has been random prawn sightings. And there actually has. Yeah, so I had a couple of reports of guys driving up to a bank to flatty fish in the shallows, and they just turn up to be in like a football field school of prawns by themselves.
Serious?
And they're just showering everywhere. They're on the move. So they move on moons, and we've just had that new moon, and that means they're generally vacating, so they're going out to sea or whatever, finish their life cycle, and you're just going to stumble across them, guys. So
Yeah. Yeah. Always, anytime from March till now, there's a cast net in my boat.
100%.
Always.
Yep.
Yep. It's not me because I'm big on one side of the boat. It's because the cast net's quite heavy. Leans the boat over on my own. Okay, guys. Let's get into jumping pin fishing, Stu. So flatties, Kalinga Bank, you said.
Yep. So Kalinga Bank, been a few flatties. They're definitely starting to push out now. So like a couple of weeks ago, Dougie, we spoke about. I went up there, saw a couple of fish, not many fish activity.
Yep.
Now it's totally different. It's like they've just rocked up. So they're coming out of say Cabbage Tree, Jake as well. They're all funneling out. I'd be fishing around like Tipplers type of area. Probably Gold Bank on that high tide, though. You try to get a big one, or the lagoons over near the pin.
Yep.
Mouth of Duck Creek, I'd have a go around there. There's always bait around there, so when the fish turn up, they're definitely there for a reason.
Yeah, maybe give Tank Bank a crack as well
Yep.
on the end of Crusoe. But this weekend, you're going to have low tide versus the run-in. So they're great tides around those banks at Tipler's Channel area.
Yeah, so
Fishing the edges and up onto the flats as it comes up.
Yep.
Great stage of the tide and a great chance to do it. Fish little shad tail type things.
Yep.
Stu, I was going to say the bait fish profile we use is very small at the moment, Stu.
Yeah,
so
so
around size.
the bait's small and the general size of flatties. There's been some good ones, Dougie, but they do start off a lot smaller. So don't go throwing these massive lures.
That's right.
Unless you're targeting that one massive fish. Prepare to have your heart broken because I have heaps of times. But definitely throw little stuff early. And Dougie, you do normally win against me early in the season because you throw small stuff. So
I do.
Yeah, so little 3-inch type size. We showed those little fellas last week. Those little white ones on top are dynamite. They smack them. Dougie, your favourite colour, that little red one?
Yeah, I like red. It's a good colour.
Yeah. And even like the little shore bites, that's just another good little pattern there.
And that's one of your favourite colours, Stu.
Yeah, I know. Chartreuse on the top, white on the bottom, always pretty good.
Yeah.
And Dougie, that water's pretty clean on the top of the tide, and there's still lots of bait. So
that's perfect bait fish profile across city.
Yeah.
Anywhere, jumping pin, broadwater area for flatties, that's the go.
That's the go. Yep.
So give that a crack. Whiting, usual spots, guys, the basins at the top end of South Stratty. We spoke to a customer, got some longtail tuna fishing around the east side of the end of North Stratty at the Pin Bar on his own, I think he was. Birds there, they were going off, they were big longtail, all over a metre, and got them on metals, casting metals, absolute buzz on light tackle. So at this time of the year, whether it be tailor or longtail tuna or even mackerel, sometimes in the Pin Bar or the Seaway, have a metal set up ready to roll.
Definitely. Yep. Have one rigged on the rod ready.
Yep. Give that a go. Other than that, the mud crabs have been a little bit quiet. They're slowing down a bit. The water's still reasonably warm, but they're just quieting down a bit.
Yeah.
And the sandies have been not too bad. So if you come back down this way now, around the Aldershots, it's been not too bad. Stewie, Sovereign Island, and further down towards crab.
4 sandies.
4 sand crabs, And Stu, squid. Okay, we're doing squid seminar tonight actually, but you can watch that on YouTube in due course. But squid have been they've really come on this week. Like,
yeah, they have.
There's a lot of, I don't know how many squid you need, but a lot of guys are getting like 30s and 20s and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, so, and the size is very random.
Yep.
So you might go to one spot and they'll be all little ones, and then go to the next spot or move up 300 metres up the channel, and there'll be 30 centimetre hoods that you get like half a dozen of big ones. So it's pretty random, but the squid jigs, Stu, we just got like, I'm serious, about 800 different squid jigs in.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Every brand, Yazuri, Yamashita, heaps of Japanese ones. And it's just endless. And so if you, after squid jigs,
biggest range in Queensland, I reckon.
It's nearly like a South Australian wall.
Yeah, it is.
So we've just got so many. I could spend an hour showing you, but anyhow, that's it.
Yep.
But guys, 2.5s if you're casting, 3 if you're 3 or 3.5 if you're drifting at the back. Got them just sitting in the rod holder, 3 metres deep, 4 metres deep of water. Cast them about double the distance. So if it's 4 metres, cast them 8 or 10. If you're in the main channel, say around SeaWorld at 6 metres deep, cast it about 10 or 15 metres, and they'll go down, and I'll just sort of drag along the bottom. Check it every now and then, just make sure there's no weed on the hooks, because once you get weed on the hooks and it's dragging, they won't look at it, okay? And your casting ones cast across the current, slightly up current, and just sort of hop it back towards you. And work it very slow. You can't ever go too slow. Because you can drag and they'll just jump on there. You got to lift it, they're on there. But if you keep working too fast, you won't get them as much.
Yep.
Stu Taylor, so there's a few tail in the Broadwater too.
There has been, yeah. So down around like that, kind of out from Bayview Towers over on the East Channel. So Stratty side, there's been a lot around that little pocket there, Dougie,
right,
like near the North Wall of wave break and stuff. Lots of bait.
Yep.
And definitely look for the birds for that one.
All the way down to crabs. So on the running tide, they've been sort of all the way through there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's been a few at night time around opposite Kurrajee. If you're in a boat, sort of South Kurrajee campground, all the way up, halfway up to North Kurrajee on the bank edges. Look for the ripples and just use pillies. Sort of have one line mid-water and one line on the bottom. Yep. Okay. Give that a go. Up the river, there's still whiting up the river, I can't believe it. The boys have been catching quite a few and good size as well. Flatties, so I went out for a flatty fish last Sunday morning early real quick and they were on like when you and I went out the week before. Again, just using really small profiles, little ones. I've got a friend of mine who's been trolling around and actually doing really well trolling as well. Just like the S-tackle, this little shake and dance is a great lure. Stewie, exactly
Strike
right.
Pro, always
Strike
pretty
Pro,
good.
Very good.
But Dougie, like over that high tide period, you can troll something a little bit shallower running, a little bit larger, mate.
That's right.
Still bait fish size, but just a lot shallower running. So Duo do some really good ones. They're the little realist ones. They work an absolute treat.
I was going to say, they're really good also for Taylor. So if you find the birds during the day or early morning on the running tide or feeding on bait, diving around, just put two lures like those shallow divers at the back, drop them back about 30 metres behind your tinny, make sure no one runs over them, and troll with the current at about 2 to 3 knots, or even 4 knots. And you get heaps of tail as well. And some solid ones too, some good ones there. Stu, other guys I mentioned earlier about, sorry, I'll just go back to offshore real quick. I've just seen this here. There's quite a few snapper caught on slow pitch jigging this last week as well. And I was speaking to a guy today who came in and got a heap of these. The ball jigs have been really, really good. The Kogas are great. We've got all different brands and types and whatever. And on the slow pitch jigs, Stu, they're just using things like that.
So like little bait fishy type, profile-y type ones. And pretty light, Dougie. These ones are a little bit longer and slender, so you can get away with a little bit less weight.
So
and there's been no current out there, or very, very little.
Yeah, use these in the seaway as well.
Deweys and trevally and stuff like that. Okay,
so go back inside again, sorry. Sand crabs. So my friend got some good sand crabs. He does a bit of, I know where he goes, he sort of goes west side of Crab, in front of the marina, down to sort of Effort Island, and over on the east side of Crab, in front of South Kurrajee up to the jetty there, you know. So overnights to go, but they're really good sand crabs as well. Stewie, there's been a few Tuskies around as well. So
so little vibes work really good for that, over all that little broken ground and coffee rocky type stuff through the Broadwater.
So those little squid tracks are pretty hard to beat. Oops, sorry about that. Did that scare?
Anywhere like around, say, that Coffee Rock Reef, which is straight east of Bayview Harbour, in the main channel there, you'll see a few turbulence and stuff like that. Just watch out, but you are fishing in the channel, and you just got to be aware of other boats and traffic. So definitely.
Don't block the channel off. No. And the last thing, Stu, was I had a couple other guys who've been fishing canals with poppers, as well as here, and actually getting brim on poppers, trevally on poppers, and I think they were only small jacks, but a couple of small jacks as well. Like the RA popper, these are Japanese Jackson lure, great lure. But there's heaps going on. It's really happening at the moment. So in the dams, getting colder, Stu.
Definitely getting
colder.
colder.
Season now below the dam.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go. It is. So, don't fish below the dam. So that classes tidal water. So anywhere where a fish can make its way from fresh water to salt water or salt water to fresh water.
I don't mean right below the dam. Downstream. Wherever it's tidal waters anyhow.
Well, no, it's right below the dam.
Does it go that far up
the top? Yeah, it'll go right up. No, the whole Coomera's done.
Oh, the Coomera.
No, but that's the same as an orang.
Okay.
So whatever. Anywhere that flows into salt water, don't fish it. Anyway, so look, spinner-based Dougie, we say it every week, but really good. Work them really super slow. Can't work them too slow. That blade's always going to be ticking away up the top, and sink it down. Fish it.
Yeah, if you're up above the tidal area, in any of those holes, spinner baits are hard to beat in winter because the fish are down deep. It's too cold up top.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, give that a go. Okay, Stu, other than that, is there much else happening, mate?
A little bit on the beach, so I heard of a few whiting along the beach. Definitely light westerlies of a morning, Dougie. Perfect beach conditions.
Well,
small swell.
I had some gentlemen in on the weekend who went down Friday and Saturday night to Fingal, and in the morning too.
Yep.
And caught tail off the rocks there.
Yep.
Off the lead, sorry.
Yeah.
Down at Fingal there. So also I heard Tugun is not too bad as well.
Yeah.
Tugun Beach has been pretty good. Up the centre of town, I had a gentleman who had a crack. I think it was at Narrowneck. It was Narrowneck actually, and got a couple there as well, but not really big. There'd definitely be data around, I dare say. There'd be whiting on the beach as well. Try around the pump and jetty.
Yep. Worms
and yabbies for bait. Other than that, Stu, I have not heard much else on the beach. If you're land-based, though, you want to get some squid, try the pier in Stadium Bay. I think it's actually called, we call it Buns Bay. Marine Stadium, that would be the one.
Yeah.
At this past SeaWorld, at the end there of the spit, inside that bay, there's a jetty right at the end there. I give that a crack, but night times to go, use very small squid jigs, like size 2.
Yep.
Got those as well.
Yep.
1.8s.
Yep.
And if you want to catch some whiting bream, just a foreshore at Labrador or Runaway Bay is as good as any. The Runaway Bay Canal, where the shopping centre is a great canal to fish as well, with the family, it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
Yep, and good fish there as well.
Yep.
That's probably about it. So good luck over the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Our next seminar, Stu, is in 2 weeks' time.
That's right.
And it's on catching garfish. And the garfish is still, I didn't mention that actually.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There's still garfish everywhere.
Yep.
And every time I go out the boat, I see them scattering everywhere. This time of year, they're actually quite big. So that's the go. I might actually go this weekend and try to get some footage for the seminar. But that will be on the 20th.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's 20th of the month. So give that a crack. Okay, thank you very much.
Too easy.
That's true.
That's
okay,
it.
Be
Thanks,
safe
guys.
out there. Don't forget to watch our YouTube and Instagram pages just to learn, and we can help you. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.